G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JAWOODLE, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. We are back to continue on our hardcore specialist series into the perception skill tree with our rifles and our javelins and our explosives, and so far everything has been going pretty hunky-dory if I don't say so myself. We've got a couple of decent spears, they're still only stone spears but they are tier 3 so they're reasonably reliable, but more importantly we have our tier 3 hunting rifle, which is basically as good as I really could have hoped for at this point. I know I had to go buy it from Trader Potatoes and it was pretty hard work to get enough money to buy it from him, but we have this, we have a scope on the top, we have a mod in each of the mod slots, so we're looking pretty good on that front, I think. I'll use my sneaky inventory lock slot mod to make sure that all of my important stuff stays in there. Again, that's not part of the vanilla game. It's a super easy mod to get though. Doesn't change the game, just makes managing your own inventory so much easier. So highly recommend getting that if you don't have it already. If you don't want it, don't get it. It's easy. It just means that like I can make sure that my ammo and my medical supplies and stuff don't mysteriously get lost when I'm trying to put all my other stuff into a chest. But we're coming into day 4. And I mean, we're starting to creep slowly towards, as the sun rises outside, slowly towards the Horde night. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Not really worried, I suppose, but I should definitely start considering what I actually want to do for the Horde and what kind of base I'm going to build myself. I need some way to prevent the zombies from eating me. That's kind of the whole crux of the game, you know, trying to get eaten by zombies. Pretty simple objective. But I need to think about how I'm going to build something. I don't want to use my home base, my POI base, as a Horde base. Some people do, and that's fine. But me personally, I never want to have a destructible base or a base that's in the firing line, the front line base, the same place that I keep all of my gubs. That seems like a really bad idea, because if things go really wrong and you do get massacred by the zombie horde, then you're going to respawn and they've ransacked your base and you've lost all your good stuff. So there's no real coming back from that. But if you build an expendable base somewhere else, you can always, you know, if you get killed, whatever, you respawn back at your other base and you can kind of rebuild again. So having separate bases is a really good idea. But for the moment, I'm going to have a quick explore of the rest of this town. I haven't gone through the rest of it just yet, and I've got to wait till 6 AM for trading to open anyway, so no real rush. So instead, I'm just going to go looking for a cement mixer. I wish the construction site down there had a working one. It has a broken one, which is a shame. But if I find a working cement mixer, it's basically a cheat code. Getting access to concrete in your first week is like the pinnacle of dreams. I see you, knackers. I see you there too, hiding behind the rock. Well, let's go like that. Take your head off. I did wake up old matey potato over there, but that's okay. Stealth damage or not, I should still be able to put you down in one. Oh, I didn't put you down in one though. Alright, that's fair. Well, just for the fun of it, let's just go throw some spears around. Nope, never mind. There we go. I do like that you can pull the spear out of a zombie from a decent range. Like, even if you throw it, it does get stuck in it. If you miss, then, well, that's your own fault, or my own fault, because I do miss quite a lot anyway. But if you do hit the zombie, you can reach over and pull the spear out of them and use it as your weapon again, well before they can actually reach you. So that is actually really useful. Where am I? I'm all the way on the northern side of town. There is a couple more POIs down there, though none of them look like anything's going to have a concrete mixer in them, so I'll keep on moving along. Kind of what I'm looking for is any construction site would be wonderful. There's also like this rundown yellow like caravan trailer looking place that is basically a junkyard, but that has a cement mixer in it as well. You just kind of learn what POIs have what things over time. So I'm looking for any one of those to potentially have something I need in them. But in the meantime, it's good just to know what's actually in my town. The more I know about my surroundings, the better I'm going to be when I do actually have to go raiding to find something in particular. G'day bud, how you doing? Just cruising around, knocking off work for the morning? Yep, me too. That looks like a construction site just out there, which is good for me because it's not actually too far from my home. There's an egg, there's my home there, and I'm really not too far away at all. It does look like a construction site that has a bear in the basement. It's like, you know, if you go through the POI, there's a couple of food crates and a zombie bear that's guarding it, so not really somewhere you want to take on when you're not particularly armed, but there is... Damn it! A broken cement mixer. Well, that's no good. You did give me a slightly better shovel, though, so I'll quickly grab you, scrap you for the stones out of it, and use that to repair my other assorted garbs. Don't need brass at this moment. Is there a forge in this place? I can't actually remember. I'll check the other side. Oh, I'll work someone up, but that's okay. work a couple of them up. I am getting braver. I'm starting to get more cavalier with how I'm going about and getting myself into trouble, but that's okay. I should usually be able to take on whatever the game throws me at this point. In fact, there is actually something that I do as kind of like second nature that I haven't really explained, and that's drawing a zombie into taking a swing. So like one of the best things about this is you can dupe a zombie, he'll take a swing, then he's vulnerable for like a second or two, so you can have your way with him. And all you do to do that is just charge at him, but stop short. Stop like 2 meters short, he'll take a swing and miss, so like that. See, he misses, and then you can just stab him in the face and be nice and safe from any retribution. You can do that with any zombie. Clearly the fast ones will get closer to you earlier, so it's harder to do, but all these guys just cruise up, charge at him, he takes a swing, misses, looks a fool, then I can stab him in the face for this trouble. It is now 6 AM, so trading is open, but I'm on the other side of town, but that's not too much of a problem. It is more important for me just to figure out what I'm going to do with the Horde. I mean, that's the whole point of the game, right? You've 7 days to die, every 7 days there is a Horde that tries to kill you. Also, I just kind of realized that it's day 4, and I haven't seen an airdrop come over yet. Was there an airdrop on day 3 that I'm just forgetting? There might have been. If there was, then I'm a pelican, and I probably should have paid attention to that. Airdrops are kind of useful. They do give you like recipes and stuff like that, and potentially a gun or something. They're not particularly reliable. I very rarely rely on the airdrop to give me something that I need. It's just kind of a thing that if you happen to stumble across one later on, then absolutely go pick it up. But I can't remember any time where I've gone out of my way to go and pick one of them up. It's just, they never seem to live up to my expectations. That might be my fault though. Bonds, mate, level 9, 1 skill point to spend, so that is going to go straight into Deadeye. Not even going to consider it for a second. Absolutely a better option for me. The next one after that will probably go Penetrator, just so if like a zombie soldier or something, or a biker especially, another construction site, shows up, then I'm going to be able to penetrate the armor a little bit better. It also works for spears as well, so it really is everything that I'm going to be using in this week of perception is going to be bonused by that. Look at the range on the spear though. Even now that I've gone and like tested out how far I can reach with the spear, I still get much closer than I actually need to. Thank you very much. Or is this one of the construction sites that doesn't have a cement mixer in it? Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Anytime I see a half-built house, I get a little bit excited, but this one's just a little bit of a tease. It gave me promises of grandeur, and then I actually got here and it gave me nothing, so that's a bit of a shame, but I'll still raid you anyway, because you are a nice, quick, and easy raid. Who's in here? Just you. In fact, how far can I reach? Is that far? Well, it was that far, but I missed his head. Should have just gone with the bow. The bow is the superior stealth weapon at all times. I'm just like, you know, experimenting, just seeing what like the better options might be. The crawler's got nothing. The crawler's got nothing. You know, I'll sit here and dip my chips in your friend while I massacre you. The spear for crawlers, I don't think there's a better one. Oh. Alright, that's okay. That's right. Check the working sandbox for a slightly better stone axe and a repair kit so I can repair my rifle later on if I need to. So that was just the Muppets downstairs who have woken up. That's not too big of an issue. But I will tell you, if you're cruising through a place like this, or you find anything that has these cloth cylinders, these cloth rolls, like a roller carpet, they're so good for experience. Like 125 experience out of that. Clearly that's more because I'm on double XP just for this playthrough to get more skill points to play with later on. Break you down and check the door. Make sure no one's coming for me. Yep, we're fine. In fact, I might even be sensible, just close that door so no one sneaks up on me. These might have been nerfed, actually. They might have like reduced the experience, but for a couple of seconds, getting some decent XP, I always break them down when I find them because they're just good for it. Just in time, I broke the last one just as all these clowns moved through. Let's test the bullet penetrations. We'll go like that. Yeah, no, he caught that bullet all by himself. Just put the second one into you. In fact, before I reload, let's just finish you off. Then we can put the round back in the chamber. There we go. So yeah, that's why I want to get that penetration going. Getting 2 kills for 1 bullet, definitely a good idea. You're right, buddy. You're carrying on like a pork chop. I'm moving down here yet. You're already lying about. Sit you down. Stab you in the face. We're going well. Now that we've started getting some points into various skills that actually complement our weaponry, we're really starting to do some damage, which I'm really enjoying. Where are you? Get that one real quick. Change over the mods. Swap you out. You go into this one. Bang, bang, bang. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And repair you with the stone of its forefather. Easy peasy. Now, hopefully, in this servo box, we'll find a Something to do with a bicycle. I'd love some transportation. Just a tier 3 stone axe. I'll scrap you straight away. Not much else that I need. Some duct tape. Okay, I might keep this place in mind if I do need some more concrete later on down the track, but it's starting to get a bit late on in the day now. I will head... You know what, let's head back to Tradies. Let's go back to Tradies. Now it's a bit later on in the day. I can go get a new quest and see what it's got for me. Really want to like stack up on that experience getting and looting as well. Any clear zombies quest is what I'm hoping for. Oh, hold the phone though. I saw you just pop in. I saw you, you big majestic elk. Go down to the flat ground and... Oh, take off your noggin. Man, I was just trying to put a bullet through your nostril, but I took your whole head off instead. That's kind of the thing though. I haven't really talked about that. I very rarely actively go out hunting. I never really feel the burden of trying to find food. It's usually on my adventures, I'll come across a deer or a pig or a rabbit or a bunny or whatever. There'll be something out there with some squishy, juicy flesh that I can bang onto a grill and hunker down and tear into like the caveman that I am. So like I never really feel like I need to go hunting. I just keep my eyes peeled as well as I can. I am pretty blind half the time for any animals that are about. There's plenty of them. It's not really too much of an issue. If I see one, I kill one and harvest it. And you know, I've never really felt like I'm running out of food at any point. I always have lots of food around. Well, that was shit, Josh. All right, lucky you got the spare. See what I mean? I do miss quite a lot. Mostly because I'm going for trick shots and trying to be cool and show off to all my zombie pals. It takes so long to move about town now that because I'm running out of stamina so quickly because I'm sprinting everywhere, because I'm impatient, but also because I don't have any of the skills to regen stamina in any sort of timely fashion. It just takes so long to get from point A to point B. It's just, you know, just a pleasant stroll. The sun's out, it's nice, there's probably a nice breeze cruising through, wafting the smell of all the decomposing dead right up into my face, so probably not the most calming of adventures, but it's alright, we're almost there. Actually, it's a bit of a gamble. There is a chance to get a working cement mixer in the basement of Bob's Boars. Now, clear Bob's Boars full of pigs, that's great. But in like the end of the POI, there is a chance for a working cement mixer. And more importantly, you can get there through one of the back doors. You can like dig your way in, it's not too much of a problem. I might even check that on the way out. Seeing I'm so desperate for a cement mixer, probably not a bad idea. G'day, bud, how you doing?
Traveler.
G'day, good to see ya. What have you got for me? Nothing really nearby, although tier 1 fetch, that's going to be in a POI. I will take you. Modular house, where are you? Where's that? Where is that? In a different town? Rude. Alright, fair enough. Well, we'll check Bob's Boars, just because I want to show you guys how to get down into that cement mixer part down the bottom. And we might go off and do that. I wanted something that's not too far away. Oh fuck, it's a bit of a hike. I'm in trouble. Oh, I thought he didn't die. I thought he didn't die on the first pill, but it's alright, we got him on the second one. That's also the reason why I don't need to go find any meat, because eventually a dog horde will show up, then just eat them too, because why not? Talking about a hot dog, find me a bun and some mustard. I've got some boiling to do. So it's through this door. It's all caved in. The normal door is that one. That's where you normally head into this place, just next to Grace's pen. But down through here, you can dig away all this rubble and get through that door in there. You can't quite see it just yet, but we'll make our way through. It'll take a bit of time, but it's worthwhile if we do stumble across that that working cement mixer. Man, that wolf made me panic. That wolf made me pucker, sudden shocker. That's why I never really roll with this class. The spears aren't as good for a lot of things as a sledgy or a club. So I normally go like into that kind of skill tree, especially since I'm specking into like -69 and stuff as well. But the rifles, if you're coming across something, oh, where's that door? Maybe it's further along. It's further in there. All right, fair enough. If you're specking into rifles and stuff, if you have a dog or a wolf or something like that come and start gnawing on your shin bone, you've only got one chance, but it's going to take like 3 bites of you before you reload. So it's really like all or nothing. And half the time it doesn't usually die on the first shot anyway. So I'm really glad I did that time around. My stamina's knackered. Where's the bloody door? I know it's in here somewhere. Let me through. I need to get inside this place. Break down this last block. There we go. There's the door. It was just a little bit further along than I was anticipating, but here it is just here. There will be some zombies in here, and it's a broken cement mixer anyway. It's a broken bloody... Oh, but it gave me the schematic. Oh, it gave me the schematic. Okay. All hope is not lost just yet. I need to wake whoever's up here up. I need to wake up whoever is in here. There we go. If I actually use the right words. Is anyone actually down here? No, it might be too early in the game to spawn these zombies down here to really piss me off. Alright, fair enough then. Well, while I'm here, I'm not going to turn down an opportunity to grab myself some super corn. Admittedly, super corn these days isn't nearly as good as it once was. Just use your fist to harvest you. Super corn back in the day used to be the best food. It was the easiest to get. You could grow it and have stacks of it rolling around. But these days, it doesn't really do much for you at all. So it's less exciting. But always good to have anyway, just mostly for nostalgic reasons. Let's get out of here. What have you got for me? That's a battery. Any of you guys got a schematic for me? No, but some springs. So to make a cement mixer, I need forged iron, which I don't have a forge, which sucks. It's kind of like at the traders, I would rather it have a working cement mixer or a working forge and a working workbench. Workbenches aren't too hard to come across in the world anyway. So I need some springs, I need some more forged iron, an engine and mechanical parts. I have my wrench now, so that's not too much of an ask. In fact, I'll swap you over because you can break down these workbenches and stuff for mechanical parts and forged irons. Even though I don't have the forge, I can get it this way anyway. Oh, it's going to be good getting that cement mixer. That's really a good get. Even just breaking down these 2 workbenches is giving me enough, I'm pretty sure. Come on, one more hit. There you go. What have we got? We've got 29 out of 25 there. This is good. This does need to be made in the workbench, but it's okay. There's one at traders. I need some springs, which will get out of a bed. I've got more of the mechanical parts and an engine. So we're right there. We're right there. We almost have everything we need. Let's just break down you. I can hear a zombie outside beating on stuff. It might actually be a wandering horde, because it sounds like there's definitely more than one. Scrap you, take the lockpick. I will come back for the rest of the supplies down here later on. Oh, are you upstairs? Hello? I mean, I don't want to raid this POI. I'm not here to raid the entire joint. I'm just here to get the cement stuff, so cheers, but yeah, nah. It's just you two? Alright, that's fine. My stamina's a little bit depleted because I was breaking down everything downstairs. As long as I time my swings, I should always have the stamina to thrust my spear into anyone's face. Put you down. There is one issue with doing this though, and that is that occasionally, yeah, he's moving a bit quicker. So zombies will every now and again go into rage mode if you do damage to them, where they'll move faster, they'll basically charge you, and that's kind of bad. Clearly faster zombies is bad news. That's right, we got through there easy bloody peasy. All I need now is a car or something nearby for me to break down. I need to get an engine. There's got to be something around here somewhere for me. I'm really hoping this car will just give me the benefit of the doubt. Oh, is that the yellow house that I was talking about that might have the cement mixer? It may well be. I mean, it's yellow and it's standing out to me. I'll go double check that in a second. My stamina is depleted. I am cucumbered. I don't need you. You can go away. I don't need, in fact, let's turn that into another duct tape. Get rid of that glue. That'll get me back down to 1 cucumber. So let's, don't need feathers. I can go away too. Okay, no cucumber anymore. We will be in a second. We keep finding extra things out of the car. I'm also really thirsty now, which is no fun. Right, how close are we? Cement mixer. I think I have all the springs I need now. Yes, I do. I just need that engine. That is the yellow house. How did I miss that before? Josh, you muppet. You utter clown. All right, we'll go check that out and see what's going on there. We may not need to make the cement mixer after all anyway, so that would be lovely dovely. Let's get rid of you. There's the airdrop. I knew there'd be one eventually. Right, where are you going to drop it? It's a long way away. Nowhere? Must have dropped it over there somewhere behind the trees. I don't have, by default, you don't have. There it is there, actually. Wow, that's a long way away. Okay, let's try and guess how far that's going to be. It's a long way, so it's probably like out here somewhere. We'll mark it just all the way out there. Well, this is what I mean though. It drops so far away and it doesn't actually have anything super duper worthwhile. I very rarely go on deliberate trips to try and get to it. This is the yellow building. So mad at myself for that. All right. After all this, we might just stumble across the cement mixer 4 minutes in. Well, not 4 minutes in, half a day into us trying to make ourselves one. That's all right. That's all right. If we find, if the means justify, wait, no, the ends justify the means, I'll be all right with it. Make sure there's no like zombie dog or something waiting for me. Well, there's usually not in the front yard. There it is just there. Come on, please, please. Nah, it's fine. Didn't have one anyway. All right, I feel better now. I think this place might be the next place for me to check. So now, I mean, I know I have the quest to go and do the fetch, but that's often a different town and not really that tempting to me. A bunch of cars there as well. But mechanics are the place to go. any POI, like a mechanic POI, some of them have like an engine on an engine stand or an engine crane. Like it's an actual physical engine just sitting there. And those are the only things that guarantee you an engine if you break it down. So if I can find one of those, then I'll have everything I need for that cement mixer. I go back to tradies, use his workbench, I'm down here mined, and get myself some concrete production going on. Just shoot you right in the face, make sure you're not following me home again. No one else around. Nope, all looking pretty fine and dandy. This is good. This is good. I'm liking how this is going so far. I'm just heading home, by the way, to drop off some stuff and get some fluids. I'm really bloody thirsty, and if I'm thirsty, my stamina's knackered. Stamina's knackered, I can't fight. I'm just gonna keep the necessary materials I need for the cement mixer on me while I go out and about and exploring. I'll also keep some repair kits on me, just in case I do need to repair my wrench as we go. That should be good. I can hear someone down there, but that's alright. Just drop down to there and drop down onto the front porch. Oh, good day, buds. This guy, this is the biker zombie I was talking about. This is the guy who has armor on him. And I'm pretty sure I did get another level up. I did, so let's go penetrator. 15% armor reduction. Nice. I don't know what you're doing up on my front doorstep up there, buddy. I'm not in there anymore. But now, like before, I would have had to have gone with my rifle to try and sit this guy down. Oh, he's raged. He's raged. Turns out we should use the rifle anyway. That's worth a sneaky dip of the chips, and we'll go about our journey. Sorry, did I just murder your favorite clientele? Well, I'm pretty sure he still has his wallet over there. If you're gonna rifle through his pants, I doubt it's your first time going through his pants. I'm sure you can still find what you need out of him. Well, that was a rude place to stab you. I'm very sorry about that. Alright, so sorry, that was not a very glorious couple of minutes for me there. I really just like degraded a whole bunch of the zombies. That's fine. They're undead. They don't have feelings anymore. No, trees have feelings. I was gonna say basically a tree. They're even like worse than a tree. It's fine. I'm just looking and hoping to try and find an engine. Doesn't look like there's gonna be one in this place, but it's alright. We'll check the others as we go about. Just quickly put one in your chin. I was hoping to get there before you woke up, but apparently not. Wow, that was like a superhero landing. Alright. Calm down, Scarlet, your hands, and you're dropping down and putting your knee and looking all sorts of sexy like. Yep. We're good. We're good. See how like the spears are starting to really come into their own now. Already have it tier 3, so thank you. I'll scrap that one for the stone. In fact, I'll take you. Working stiffs box up there. I don't think there's anything up the top. Is there? No, not really. There is a sneaky weapons bag, but I'm looking for an engine. Blunder boy. Worth 36, not much, but a tier 4 spear, which actually I think is better than I can make right now, isn't it? Spear, stone spear, it bloody is too. All right, well, let's repair you. I'll scrap you because you're the worst one and replace you with that. Nice. We're getting upgrades. Let's grab this box and move on to the next one and look for the next mechanics. Now that I am starting to raid more and more places and like breaking down cars and stuff is a reasonably like item heavy endeavor, it is probably time for me to start making some pockets. So you can make, I've got those sewing kits I've been finding along the trip as well. Wow. Fucking all right then, don't mind if I do. That's some fat stacks of repair kits, thank you very much. So with those sewing kits I've been finding, you can make clothing pocket mods. Now clearly as you go along you can get armor pocket mods that go into your armor things, but these get strapped onto your clothing. You can find a book to make the double pocket, which is kind of the dream, but that'll take some time. I need Needle and Thread Volume 7. The only book in that entire series, by the way, is Volume 7 to make those pockets. The rest of the Needle and Thread series, completely bloody worthless. So I need leather, duct tape, cloth fragments, and sewing kits. I'll make those when I go back home next. It'll give me 3 extra points of carrying capacity because you can only put it onto your jacket, your shirt, and your pants. You can't put it onto the armor for those ones. So that is about time for now that I start thinking about making some of those. I don't think I get an engine. Oh, all right. Calm down there, buddy boy. I can't even bloody see you in the shrubbery. There you are, just there. Let's just make quick work of you because I can't be asked for this shit. Completely missed. Got way too cocky. Let's try that again. Better. There we go. All right. I don't think I get an engine out of the bus, but I'll try it anyway. I mean, it takes longer because it's got so much HP, but it might be worthwhile. Oh, that will do me nicely. Yes, please. I'll take those 10 nails. 10 nails being the magic number. Because 10 nails means I can make those better storage boxes. Not like the regular chest, I mean, like hanging down all over the place. A proper storage chest has far, far more inventory space. Like double, I think it is. So when I get back home, I can make some of those as well. It also has the added... I got the engine. I got the engine. I got the fucking engine. Don't need the brass radiator. I mean, I've got halfway through it now. May as well finish it off. That's really bloody good. I now have everything I need to make my cement mixer. So we're going straight back to Trader Potatoes to use his workbench to make it for me. And I can just put that up at home. So the next couple of days is going to be focused on getting concrete resources. I need cobblestone and I need concrete. There's some left over, like over there. That blue pallet there gives me cobble. The bag, like the blue bags, gives me cement powder as well. So I need to start actually focusing on getting those resources. Raiding and stuff, yeah, I'll still be doing it, but like if I can build a decent base, a strong base out of concrete on day 7, the first horde, we're laughing. We're laughing all the way. That base will serve us well through to like day 28. So breaking down a bus did give me some stuff, not especially lots. Let's just actually repair you because it uses short iron pipes to do it. You're now worth $100 dues, and I do like dollary dues. Oh, that's so good. What an absolute bloody time. In fact, I found all those repair kits, so let's repair you, just because we bloody can. Nice, nice, nice. And start setting about, you can go back away, start setting about breaking down these. I'll grab you for the cement. So I need stone, sand, and cement to make concrete. Not too much of an ask, to be honest, because as I said, all those construction sites have all those materials everywhere for you. So it's just gonna be a matter of like banging about and grabbing each of those as we go about our business. You can go away. I'll scrap you. That'll get us back down to 0. Yeah, nah, good. Anything up the top? Nope, not really. Let's grab what we need and head back out of here. Oh, it's been a good day. I don't think I mentioned it before, but these like blocks of grey bricks, I don't know what they're supposed to be. I'm not too sure, but these are the best way to get stone. Get the most amount of stone out of it, and they're reasonably weak. When you get some decent tools, you one-hit these things and get all the stone you need out of them straight away. So that's what you're looking for. Piles of sand on the ground, the blue bags of whatever, and those grey slabs of brick. That's the dream. That's the glory. Where am I actually? I'm heading the wrong way. Trader Potatoes is down this way. All right, let's head back down there. Get our cement mixer crafted up. Ooh, this has been a really good run. This has been like the best opening like 4 days to a series I've ever had. Normally I'm faffing about desperately trying to find something, but I think the game knows. I think the game knows that I'm only going to be here for 1 week. So it's like, you know what? Let's give you everything. So in every other series you do from now on, you can have nothing and we can use this as justification for it. So don't mind me, buddy. I know you gave me a job and I'm just completely ignoring you, but this is more important. Craft you. It's going to take 5 minutes, so I'll probably... do I have time to do anything else? Is there anything actually like really nearby? In fact, Boars is just next door. So I'll spend that 5 minutes just, oh, actually, hang on. I might go sell. I'll sell you because I don't have any food or water on me. And digging up a bunch of resources is actually pretty nutrient intensive. So I'll quickly go here. Can I see your inventory? You can buy that off me. You can also buy, I have one of you at home, so I'll sell you. And anything else is worthwhile? Yeah, don't need that right now either. Headlights do become useful later on, but for this very moment, don't really need them. And that'll just, oh, you do have nails though. I've got $200 dues. I would like that. That'll give me enough nails to build 4 of the crates that can go along my wall nice and make a home, because aesthetics always matter. I don't care if it's the apocalypse. Gotta make sure your base looks nice. You never know when the queen might drop by, as my mum used to say. So I will take... what have you got for me? That's $60 dues, so I have enough for that. So I'll buy you. I might also buy the soup because it gives me water. There's not really anything else in here that's going to do that for me. So yeah, I'll take you. $35 dues remaining. Let's just take nothing because I can't afford anything else. All right, I'm not going to buy the can of tuna because it's not worth my time at all. But at least now, when I do get a little bit thirsty, I can put those things in my gob and shower down good. Oh, chicken. Nah, you can live. You can live. It's fine. Consider this your lucky day. Now I can just go through, go back down into that basement that I was in the other day, and grab all that like concrete and cobblestone and stuff. Also grab the stuff at the top later on as well. I'll start down the bottom, work my way up. But that should give me enough time for the cement mixer, the crafts. Look at it all though. Look at it all. This is all that I bloody need. Make sure that when you are going through and digging up resources, like these little pile of sandbags, not sandbags, concrete bags here, they may not look like they have much. Like you clearly think you get more out of this one than that. The game doesn't differentiate between them. So like this little couple of bags on the ground here will give me what, like 100? None of that, everything. 47 out of you. The big pallet will give me 47 as well. So everything that's got concrete in it gives you the same amount. Doesn't really bloody matter. What did they give me? Only gave me 40 actually. So I got less out of the bigger block. Doesn't make sense, but just trust. 7 days doesn't make sense. 7 days takes logic and throws it straight out the goddamn window and tells you to deal with it. So, doesn't matter if it's blue, break it down and take it because it'll give you what you need. But how much do I have now? I've got 600. I don't have any sand and not very much stone at the moment, so that's gonna be my more limiting factor. But it's good just to get it now so I don't have to come back for it later. Bonds about level 11, 1 skill point to spend. Let's go. Another one of Deadeye. 20% more damage, or to go the next level of penetrator. That's gonna give me penetration. So this is where it gets kind of complicated. So I know that it's supposed to give penetration to regular rounds, but it only talks about armor piercing rounds. Now that is a separate round unto itself. I'll still take it and then we'll go test it because why bloody not? But you can make actual proper like AP 762 rounds, like proper armor piercing ones. You need the book to do it. So it talks about armor piercing rounds there, not whether it's regular rounds that'll do it. I'm pretty sure that it is. We'll find a couple of zombies, line them up and see if we can get it too far. But I think that's the better option. The next point we'll go into rifles. We'll get it nice and balanced. Between the spears and the rifles, eventually we'll do the explosives as well. But with the explosives, you very rarely get good clusters of zombies that aren't around you as well. So dropping a grenade at your feet to kill the zombies, but also take down yourself, kind of defeats the purpose. Grab you. Nice. All right, we should be ready to go back and grab our cement mixer now. Just grab the last couple of like sneaky blocks hiding around like that. Yeah, leave not, want not, waste not, Josh. Take everything you can. Probably something important to mention as well, that Tradies does close, and Tradie will kick you the fuck out. If you're in his compound thinking you could like survive the night hiding out with old mate, he will just yeet you outside and feed you to the zombies. He closes at like basically 9:45, so pretty late on in the day, but you don't want to like, you know, just think, oh, I'll just go back there before I head home. Home is that way, actually. You will, like, the door will lock and you won't be able to go in and get your cement mixer if you leave it too long. But now that we've done that, we've got that going for us, we've got cement, we've got cobblestone. So tomorrow I need to prioritize getting some sand. It's really the only thing I'm missing. I've got a fair bit of stone there as well. It's 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. That's one too many ones, I think. So was it concrete? Yeah, concrete. Concrete mix. 1 to 1 to 1. So you really only have to like match them up nice and evenly. But I've got no sand, so I need to prioritize that when the sun rises tomorrow. Something that I'm gonna do now that I kind of forgot to do earlier is grab these plates, because if you're trying to jump up, if you're like using this ladder trick where you have that 2-block gap at the bottom so you can jump up but the zombies can't, one problem you do get is if you get too far underneath. In fact, on the first one it doesn't seem to matter too much, so I'll just skip that one. But like up here, if I'm here, I kind of bonk my nose on the bottom rung of the ladder, not actually grab it. So what I'm gonna do is get these plates, go hold R to bring up the menu and go on face, put you there and put you there. Because that's not going to change anything. All it's going to do is stop you from going underneath the ladder and stop you from grabbing it. So now, easy peasy. Easy as bloody that. I don't know why it didn't happen on the bottom level. I probably should put it there anyway, just to be sure. But whatever, seemed to work out in the end. Close our doors behind us because we're responsible attic owners. Right, everything go away. Everything in here, go away. This is why these buttons are so bloody good. Means sorting your shit out is so much bloody easier. In fact, that's my weapons and tools, so you guys can go in there too. Dollary doos, go in the last one to go sell some stuff. Oh, yes, 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 yes. We're looking good now. Right, cement mixer. You can go. Let's actually get rid of these. Not really serving any purpose for me, so you can go away, and I'll just use this area for any workstations I might come across. You really don't need much more. I mean, I could, if I really wanted to, I could play an entire 70-day series in just this room. This is big enough for everything. You really only need, well, like, you've got your workbench, your cement mixer, your chemistry station, and your forge. You make all of those, you're pretty much golden. Then you can start duplicating if you need to, but you don't need much room for a base in 7 Days to Die. Everything after that is just a luxury. So you can just go then. So we're gonna have that there, then the forge, then 2 spaces for the workbench. That's everything we're gonna bloody need. Do I actually have any sand? I don't. I do have a fair amount of stone. But the problem is going to be, like, I've got 1,000 cement, so I'm going to need all the stones I get anyway. I could turn stone into sand with a cement mixer, which I know a lot of people do, but given there's so much sand about, I'm not too concerned about that right now. I'm not in too much of a time crunch, not really worried. What I do want to do, though, is grab the wood, go here, go storage, and make 4 of those. Yes, buddy, please, because all of these are about to get replaced. I have my 4 boxes, just here. You can see how bigger they are, how much bigger, that's almost a word, they are already. But I need to move the boxes that I already have. So, I have this locked to 9, so I know where, you know, everything after the spear is something I want to move out. So we'll grab all of you, and just use the reinforced chest over here, move all that stuff back in. Wait, why is that to 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Learn to count, please, Josh. It's a should be doing the right thing. Actually use your eyeballs for a change. Now that everything out of there is gone, I can get rid of these. I'll break it first, and it'll like break the lock. Then you'll break it a second time to actually get rid of the block itself, and replace that with a nice, hunky, chunky storage block. But all I want to do first is hold R, go shape. Now I could make lots of other like fun things in here, but what I want is this one, the writable storage box. Don't ask me why you can't just write the regular one while there's an entirely separate one, but sure, whatever. You can go like that, because then I can go onto this, hold E, press edit, and I can say that this is materials. There we go. Nice. So then I can take all of you back out of there by tapping R, go back to here, all of you go back in. Now I've just upgraded my storage. Look how much extra storage I have in there. Compare that to this, where I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. This has more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So an extra like 30% storage just for a couple of nails. It's perfect, it's great. It's nonsensical not to. Just put the last one in place. I'm gonna call this one sellables. You can only put 2 lines. You can see here it's gone weapons, tools, ammo. I tried to make it 3 lines, but it just wouldn't bloody do it for me. So I might even get rid of the ammo, because I can kind of figure out that, you know, ammo probably goes with the weapons. It's not that hard to remember. So, that's all my sellable stuff, so you can go back into there, thank you. I'll keep that wood out of there though, because I can go back into the materials box, and you can see already just how much better it looks. What I will actually do, in fact, you know what? No, we'll do it. I'll take you and you real quick and go to the cement mixer. So now that I have a workstation, this is when you start actually being productive at night. Before, it's just like sitting in a corner, hoping the zombies don't find you and just staying out of the way. But now you have something to do, you can actually get around it pretty easily. So what do I do? I don't get around it. You can actually do something pretty easily. So with the cement mixer, to make the sand, I right click and hold on the stones to drag it out. So I get half the stack and just put half the stack in there just to keep it out of the way. So really easily, I can go here, press that button, turn all of those stones into sand for me. So then I know that when this comes out the other side, I'm gonna have exactly the right amount of stones to match the sand to keep going. That's going to mean that I can get some concrete started to craft overnight. So when I come back tomorrow, at least I've started the process. Normally, I don't usually do it. I wait until I go and dig up some sand tomorrow, because as I said, the time crunch isn't really real right now, but I may as well get it started. There's no real reason not to. And also, overnight, I'm going to get rid of these blocks here, just do some sneaky renovations of my attic up here, and just put down a frame like that, just so it matches up to the front. Oh, I've got no wood. Just so it matches up to the front of my boxes. Eventually, if I needed more storage space, I'd put boxes there as well, so it has like a wall of storage. But for the moment, just making it a solid face looks nice to me. Just make sure it's like a bit more appealing. The lines of my attic look a little bit nicer. Last couple of seconds of making the sand, so I'll just grab you, thank you very much, turn all of that. You can also, so some people click this button here to go maximum, but what I do, hold shift when you click on the item, it will automatically set it to max to like save you some time. Little shortcuts here and there don't really matter too much, but just make like moving through the game quickly and making the most amount of value out of your time a little bit easier for everyone. So that's gonna go around and make myself some concrete. I do have some spare concrete from the other day hanging about in here. Got a cheeky 33 in there as well. You can go away. So now I need 710 minimum of sand and stone. Now, admittedly, when I go to construction sites, I'll get more concrete as well, so you can really just rely on that for a long time. Yeah, some people you can make cement in forges, which I know is like the way you're supposed to do it, but just like the brass and making ammo, I've never really felt the need to. I find more than enough just raiding places and digging it up myself, so that's gonna be the case there. In fact, before I finish up, I completely forgot. Sewing kits, leather, cloth fragments. What else did I need to make myself some sneaky deaky pockets? Let's turn these jeans into men's jeans that have pockets for some reasons, because girls' jeans don't. Don't know why there's a gender bias there, but oh well, whatever, because apparently half the population of the planet doesn't need usable pockets. Sure. What do I need? Leather, duct tape, sewing kits. Okay, duct tape. I do have some extras. I only need that for 3 of them. Crank that out, stitch them on, and put shit in them. Lovely dovely. That's all 3 of my pockets done. So, even though I'm only wearing a couple of straps of grass over my titties, I still can put a pocket on them. So, in you go like that. Go here, modify, put that on my pants as well. And last but not least, on my jacket, my sweet purple jacket. There we go. And look at that. I now have 3 extra carrier spots. You don't actually need to spend any points in Pack Mule to get all of your carrying capacity. You can reach maximum carrying capacity just using pocket mods. I refuse to spend points in Pack Mule. I just don't think it's worthwhile when I could use it for more usable things. But there we go. We can now carry some more stuff. We're looking all hunky-dory. Probably need to find some better clothes at some point. Probably why I keep sweating my nips off, because I keep wearing nothing but a Hessian sack. I'm basically just a bag of potatoes. Kind of matches my personality, actually. So tomorrow, I'm going to head back down. That's still like the gold mine for concrete resources, that construction site down there. So I'll head back to that one. It looks like there might be it's like some sand at the back of this joint too. So I might have a cheeky squiz at that and just see what else is around. There's also that construction site down there too. There's lots of options for me. But even though I have the quest for tradie out there, that's kind of going to go on the back burner for the moment. Doing quests is a great way to get experience and money and rewards, but I need to focus on getting concrete resources to start focusing on building my base. Again, it's only day 7. A wooden base would probably do the trick, but it's me. I want to go concrete. I want to start off. If this is going to be a longer playthrough, I'd want to start off on the best foot possible, having a concrete base. But I'll have to come back and get the gubs for my concrete base in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If y'all liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. Even though I talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.